You feel it in your chest. That pressure, that tension, that tired voice saying, "Not again." But still, you nod. You agree. You help. You say yes. Even when you're falling apart inside, you've done it 100 times, and they've taken from you 100 times. But they've never asked how it's affecting you because you never showed them it was. You smiled through the exhaustion. You laughed when it hurt. You made excuses for their behavior. You protected their peace while yours shattered, and they got used to it. They got used to the version of you that doesn't push back, to the you that bends, that breaks, that disappears so they can feel big. And they labeled that love. But love isn't supposed to drain you. It's not meant to be a performance or a sacrifice of your self-worth. Real love doesn't make you feel small or scared or replaceable. But that's how they made you feel. Slowly. Silently. And you let them. Not because you wanted to, but because you thought being needed was the same as being loved. You thought if you kept giving, they'd give too. That they'd finally see you, appreciate you, choose you. But they never did. They just saw how far you'd go for them and kept pushing further. You convinced yourself you were strong enough to carry it all, but strength isn't swallowing your feelings. It's not hiding your tears. It's not letting people wipe their feet on your heart. That's not strong. That's self-neglect. And it's time to stop. You were raised to be kind. But kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. They keep using you because there are no consequences. Because every time they push, you fold. Every time they vanish, you welcome them back. Every time they lie, you choose to believe. And that's not their fault anymore. That's yours. You have to take responsibility for the energy you allow, for the people you keep forgiving, for the chaos you've started calling normal because you deserve peace. But peace requires effort. And sometimes it requires letting people go. Let go of the ones who only show up when they need something. Let go of the ones who confuse love with convenience. Let go of the ones who disappear in your darkness but expect you to light the way in theirs. This is the truth you've been avoiding. You are not hard to love. You are just easy to use because you've made it easy. Your silence said yes. Your fear of conflict said sure. Your desire to be liked said whatever you need. And now they expect it. But today, something changes. Today, you reclaim your space. You reclaim your time. You reclaim your worth. You say no without apology. You say, "I'm tired," without guilt. You say, "I matter too." And if they walk away because of that, let them. If your boundaries scare them, they were never safe for you. If your strength offends them, they were feeding off your weakness. And if your healing makes them uncomfortable, then they were only comfortable with you broken. You weren't born to be everyone's safety net. You weren't born to fix what others keep breaking. You weren't born to please everyone, especially not those who don't see your worth. You were born to be whole, to be loud in your truth, to be grounded in your peace. It's okay to outgrow people who stayed the same. It's okay to say, "This doesn't serve me anymore." It's okay to prioritize your peace. No explanation required. You don't have to be the hero in stories that always end in your hurt. Let someone else carry their own weight for once. You've carried enough. You've sacrificed enough. You've been enough for everyone but yourself. It's time to change that. Start choosing yourself daily. Start honoring your own energy. Start seeing your own value, not just how useful you are to others. The world doesn't need another people pleaser. It needs people who know their limits, who love without losing themselves, who give but never forget to refill, who walk away, not out of hate, but out of love for their own mental peace. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow. So stop allowing disrespect. Stop allowing emotional debt. Stop allowing relationships that only exist when they need something. You are not their backup plan. You are not a second option. You are not a convenience. You are enough. Enough to deserve consistency. Enough to deserve effort. Enough to deserve someone who gives back. Not just someone who takes and leaves. Not just someone who says sorry and does it again, but someone who values you fully. And until that person comes, be that person for yourself. Show up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. You are no longer available for emotional discounts. You are full price, non-refundable, and not for sale to those who can't afford your energy. You are not hard to love. You're just done settling for scraps. Let them call you selfish. Let them say you've changed. You have. You've changed into someone who refuses to be used. Someone who finally understands not everyone deserves access to you. Protect your energy. Guard your peace. And let the users find someone else to drain.